Hello everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Dragonflybeez Resale. Today's video, well, I guess it's obvious. It's my vintage jewelry sale showcasing Napier. Okay, that's how I pronounce it. Some people say Napier. I don't know. Anyway, this is what I have left in my inventory with respects to the Napier jewelry. But before I begin to show you, I like to talk about the jewelry history of Napier. Believe it or not, it started in 1878. Yeah, that was a really long time ago in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. I been on YouTube for several, well, let's see, 4 years, I think it is. And I do have some videos, older ones, whereby I do talk about jewelry history with regards to a lot of different vintage brands. And I believe just when I mentioned Napier, I think I have one already on this. It was originally called the E.A. Bliss Company, and they manufactured men's watch chains. In 1890, they relocated to Connecticut, Meriden, Connecticut. And I guess during World War One and World War Two, when a lot of jewelry companies ceased to manufacture jewelry due to the lack of resources, supplies, meaning they ceased production of jewelry and they focused on producing war related items. So they made medals and medallions. Now, James H. Napier, he became the president of the E.A. Bliss Company in 1920. So the company was renamed to the Napier Bliss Company. But in 1922, he renamed it to the Napier Company. He worked for this He worked for Napier from 1914 all the way to 1960. He was the president for 40 years, 1920 to 1960. Fast forward in 1999, this company was purchased by Victoria and Company, and that manufacturing plant they had in Connecticut was closed down by them. And now they're under the Jones Apparel Group umbrella. So Napier jewelry is still being manufactured and distributed. So back in the day, I would say more so in the 20s and the 30s, they were really into European design. So they had jewelry with cobras, and they were also into Victorian revival and Art Deco motifs. But it was very little jewelry because in the 20s and 30s, they focused more on giftware. Because in the 40s is when they started to produce more jewelry. And in the 40s, they produced sterling silver pieces. So that was very significant because those pieces are in museums today. In the 50s, more fashion pieces came along, and I think I mentioned Mamie Eisenhower when I talked about Trafari, because Napier also presented her with the piece of jewelry, and they gave her a bracelet that had an elephant design on it. She loved it so much, and she wore it really often. In 1955, Napier even gifted the contestants of the Miss America pageant their silver designs going back from the first half of the 20th century, like I said, are in museum collections today. Here in New York, it's in the Brooklyn Museum. In New Jersey, it's in the Newark Museum. It was showcased in the Dallas Museum of Art. And they also have Napier exhibits. There's one in the Wolfsonian in Miami Beach. There's also one in Reno at the Nevada Museum of Arts. And also Memphis in Tennessee at the Dixon Gallery and Garden. So Napier, they used I would say from 1922 to the 2000s, Napier in block letters was used. And then here you can see it's kind of like in a script font that was introduced in 1965. So I think that's all I can say about Napier at this moment, because there's a lot of pieces I have to show you. So let's begin. Okay, let's start off with this necklace. Faux pearls. Some of these have these very ornate bead caps. This has a fold over clasp. This is strung on a wire. Let's see if I can show you this close up. Napier in script with a patent number. So looking at these faux pearls, I don't think they're glass. They're not as heavy as they could be, but I could be wrong. And looking at it, I do see some wear where the end caps meet the faux pearl. So if I pull this back a little, you will see where the coating on the faux pearl is missing due to the rubbing of these components on the bead. For instance, right there. You see that? I mean, do you really notice it from afar? The drop on this necklace is 11 inches, making this one here 22 inches in total. Very nice Napier faux pearl necklace. This one here will be number 1. Next up, I have this beautiful gold tone link necklace, and coincidentally I just sold it, but before I pack it, I wanted to bring it to your attention. It is, I would say, a more modern piece. Modern meaning not still vintage, but not as old. I love the links. Half of them are textured and the other half is polished. Here's the back side. Let me show you how it is signed. Right there, there's an oval cartouche, and it has copyright Napier. But besides being signed there, this one has a lobster claw clasp. It is also signed here on a plate, which happens to connect to the lobster claw clasp. So very nice detail, beautiful necklace, and it is going bye-bye. So this one here is let's see, it's a nice length. It's 21 inches, and very beautiful design. Classic. Next up, another necklace. This one here is in this vivid red acrylic bead, along with some gold tone and white cylinders. This one needs a good wipe right there. Yes, and that motif continues on. You have 4 of those gold, white, gold tone cylinders in the middle, and then you have 2 on the very bottom. This one here also has a fold over clasp, like so. The drop on this is 8.5 inches, making it a 17-inch necklace. So let's take a look at the maker's mark on this. On the back of the clasp, this one shows up as Napier. In script with nothing else. So this one here will be number 2. These beads look so yummy, like candy. Number 3, this one is quite heavy. It is a very thick, large, twisted rope chain necklace, which is 28 inches in total. It's a 14-inch drop. This has a fold over clasp, also the same as the previous 2 necklaces. This one on the back, I think there's a patent number. Let's see close up. Yeah, Napier patent number. That said, I think 4774743. Here you can see the chain. Very thick, quite heavy. So this one here is going to be number 3. Number 4. This is a very long necklace. It is gold tone. It does have a spring ring clasp. Here, let me show you the links. They are flat, oblong links that have this ribbing across, and it makes up the entire necklace, this particular link. The length of this is actually 60 inches long. So 30-inch drop. You can easily triple this. It was very difficult at first to find the maker's mark, but let me show you where it is. So here is the spring ring clasp, and you'll notice there's a jump ring on either side, and on the actual jump ring, let's see if I could find which one it was. It is stamped, I believe, in uppercase with the copyright. It is stamped Napier. Okay, give me a moment. Let me see which one it was. Okay. It was on this one right here. Apologies. It's really faint. I don't know if you can see on the bottom portion. There are some letters, and they do spell out Napier with the copyright symbol. So we have this one here, number 4, and it's going to be the 60-inch long gold tone necklace. Next up, let's look at some earrings. These are on card marked down as $35 when they first came out. Surgical steel post. Barcode. Let's take one out. Is it marked anywhere? Yeah, they are. On the back of this post, it's actually signed Napier copyright. So if I take one of these out, you can see they're gold tone enameled hoops with the pave rhinestone, like a half bead on top. And there's also pave rhinestones on the bottom portion of the hoop. Very pretty. Turn it around. They are also, is that signed? Yeah, they're also signed on the back, I believe. I think so. Yeah, it actually says Napier in script on the bottom portion of the earring. These are brand new on card, new old stock. And let's put that back on the card. Post earrings, pierced ears. They measure in at about 1.5 inches high. These earrings are going to be item number 5. Number 6 is another pair of, I guess, new old stock. These earrings are gold tone, ribbed, like love knots. I don't know what these letters mean. This has this type of backing, which is quite yellowed. But let's see if it's marked on these. Yep, they're marked Napier as well. These are also for pierced ears. These measure in at about 1/2 inch around. And this pair is item number 6. Number 7 is a pair of post earrings, gold tone. They look like billowing wings. And they're almost 2 inches high. Looking at these, I do see they are signed. Only one is signed on a cartouche. And it's in block letters. It says Napier with the copyright. Let's look at the backings. Let's look at these. Okay, these need to be scrubbed, cleaned up, because you see right there, I see verdigris. More so on this side than the other. So we have that flaw. And then let's look at these. Oh, okay, these are not even Napier backings. These say Monet with the copyright. Yeah, these are Monet backings. I don't have Monet earrings to swap these out with, so this pair will come with Monet backs, I guess. They do slide on nice and smooth. So we have this pair, and this will be number 7. Number 8 are these tiny gold tone. Look at them. They're little huggies. They're little clip earrings. In great condition, it seems. Polished gold tone clip earrings. That's secure, nice and tight. These are signed Napier in block letters with the copyright. It is signed on the other one. It's like a little ring, like a little pinky ring. So we have these little huggy clip earrings in gold tone. I would say these are about almost, not quite, an inch high. And these will be item number 8. More earrings, I think 2 more pairs, and then we'll move on to brooches and more necklaces and even bracelets. This here, I think I had shown pretty recently. These are silver tone hoops, twisted rope hoops, but the nice feature about this pair is, okay, it's a clip earring, but you know there's that spring, but you can also screw it on tightly, so it's a screw back clip combination. These are very nice. These are about a little over an inch high. They do have a patent number on the clip, I think. I saw something. It could be, let's see. Yeah, it's actually, okay, let me open this up. It's actually right there. Patent number right on the back. And then on the back of the clip, it is marked in block letters with the copyright. So we have this pair. I think these are sweet. And this is going to be item number 9. Correction on this pair, I think I said an inch. They're actually 2 inches high. Number 9. Okay, number 10, last pair I'm going to show you. These are nice. These are about an inch high. And they're solid. They're like squiggly, polished hoops with the bead, like a ball bead rope, ball bead chain entwined around it. These are clip earrings, very nice. Let's see. They are signed on the back of the clip. I believe that says Napier in uppercase. Yeah, Napier uppercase copyright. So we have this pair. Item number 10. Number 11 is this beautiful gold tone circular brooch with the faux pearls. This one here measures in at about 1.5 inches around. Let's look at the back of it. Roll over clasp. Pin is nice and straight. Let's see where it is signed. Wow. I don't know if you found it, but I did. It is block letters with the copyright right there. Open work. This here will be number 11. This next one, this is really sweet. It looks like a ribbon, textured silver tone. with the gold tone, polished gold tone edge. This one measures in at about an 1 3/4 around. Here's the back of it, rollover clasp. The pin is slightly bowed, it looks like, yeah. And this one is signed in script, right there, with the copyright in front of it. So we have this very sweet brooch, item number 12. Number 13 is this necklace, gold tone links, ivory enameled curved links on the bottom portion. This one has a fold over clasp, signed on the back of it. Napier with a patent pending. This could use a good wipe. This feels comfortable, like the links are rounded on top and flat, you know, smooth. Here's the enamel portion of it, and here's the back, and it's even signed on the middle long link back center. The length of this necklace, I measured it lengthwise, and it came out to 16.5 inches. So we have this one here, and this will be number 13. Next piece, also the same length. When I measured it going across, it came out to 16.5 inches. This is a gold tone, nicely polished link with this whole cluster of links entwined on the bottom portion. Kind of like a bib style necklace. This one also has a fold over clasp, and here it is signed on the back of the clasp. Napier with the patent number. Here's the back of these links. Let's look at the back of the portion on the bottom. Yeah, this one is also signed on the very bottom. There's that oval that shows Napier with the copyright in the script. The bottom portion is a plate. It's, you know, it's one solid piece, and the necklace links are flexible. So we have this one here. This is cute, very classic, and this one will be item number 14. Next up, we have a bracelet. This one here is a gold tone mesh bracelet, and I do see some wear on this end, but that's where the fold over clasp goes into. Here you can see there's some wear on the surface of that portion. Here on the back of the clasp is where it is signed. Napier patent pending. Here you can see the mesh. It's a good weight. And there you can see what it would look like. And let's connect it and measure it. Nice and flexible. Clasp is secure. I believe this was 7 inches maybe, but let's be sure. So when I place it on the mandrel, you know what? There's the 7 line. So I'm going to say, yeah, it's almost 7. So we have this one here. And this will be number 15. The last piece in this vintage jewelry Napier sale is this bracelet. It's very unique how they made this design. Do you see how each of these links are like a diagonal swirl? Gold tone detailed body, and then it's edged with the polished gold tone swirl. And the link on the end, of course, is in that diagonal design. Has a fold over clasp, and there's how the closure would look. I do see a little surface wear on the back of this, and there it is, the signature. I believe that says a patent number as well. I don't know, let's see, close up. Napier patent number, yep, there you go. And okay, let's measure it, and then I'll open it back up again so we can look at the construction on the inside. This here, you know, it's a little bit smaller than the other one, because I remember the other one almost touching the 7-inch line. So I'm gonna say that this one is 6 3/4 to be safe. It's a nice weight. The fold over clasp is nice and tight and secure. Let's look at the construction on the back of this and the condition. Not bad. And this is also signed with the cartouche right there. So all these little details really do mean a lot. And that is copyright Napier in the script right there. So this here, number 16, wraps up this jewelry sale, vintage jewelry sale, focusing on Napier. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please remember to take time and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. My prices are for subscribers only. I tend to give you the least, the lesser price as opposed to what I list them for in my Etsy shop. And if there's anything you're interested in purchasing, all you need to do is email me. My email address is dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Instructions for purchasing are at the end of the video. I always include them below the video in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list and pin that in the comment section, which basically means it will be the first comment that appears. Any questions, just email me. I use PayPal to invoice. You don't necessarily need a PayPal account. You can log in as a guest. I use PirateShip to ship to you from New York, and I use calculated shipping. So whatever I get charged to ship to you is what you'll be charged as well. So thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.